Hello everybody. So it's starting to look good for the crypto market again. So first of all, let's have a look at the fear and greed index. So for the moment we're at 34. We are fearful, but no longer extremely fearful. And so I want to come back to the parameter chains for the algo. So it has the ATR period. So if you go to the settings, so ATR period is no longer 75, but is now 94. So I will quickly show you the backtest why there's a difference. So here I wrote down what the values are when you take 94, and then here at the bottom of the screen you can see the values with the old settings. So with the new settings, we have a profitability of, let's round it up, 49%. And with the previous setting, it was 50.65. So it was slightly better with the old values. The drawdown now is 63.78%, which is a slight increase compared to the previous value, which was 61.54. So that's also less good, let's say. And then if we look at the amount of days we are in a trade, so in a long or in a short position, on average with the new settings it's 16 days, and with the previous settings it was 17 days. So the fact that we are 1 day less in a trade gives us, with the new settings, a profit, total profit. Of course, that's all pure theoretical, which would give you a profit of 40.7%, while with the old values you would have 33.7 million. Okay, it's it's more than enough, I guess, but still it gives a better return. So you have a slightly bigger drawdown, so that means the amount, the times the script is wrong, or if the script is wrong multiple times in a row, you would end up with a loss of 61.5% or 63.78 with the new settings. And then the percent profitable is the amount of trades which are working in your favor. So with the old settings it was 50-50, let's say. And now it's slightly negative, so it's 49% of the time that you will close your trade with a profit. But okay, all in all, it still looks good. So how did I come to that? Because this script is quite difficult to backtest. In the past, I did everything one by one. You know, you check 75 was the result, you go one up, 76, okay, and then every time you look whether you have a higher return value or not. So these are two fields you need to change. So this is quite a lot of work. And it was another YouTuber who, I don't remember who, but he mentioned this script for Chrome, so TradingView Strategy Finder. And unfortunately, I don't have Chrome installed here in this virtual machine. But when you install it, you have to create an account for free. And then you get some kind of license key, which you import into the extension. And then you can start back testing. So the screenshot is not so clear. But here you have field 1. So field 1 would line up with here then ATR period, and then step size. So in this case it's 1, so it means by how much should it increase. And then you can say, okay, I want to have it between, I did test between 1 and 100, and then you can click the plus to add field number 2, and this is this one then, the ATR multiplier. And here, okay, I think I believe I did go up to 5, but it seems for the multiplier 1.5 is fine. So, and then it it will go reasonably fast over all the possibilities, and it will memorize the highest net profit you would have. So that's how I came up with change of the setting to 94. So let's remove the backtester, and then we go back to the new values, so 94, 1.5. And so we have a buy signal. So I'm currently on the Bitstamp chart. So let's have a look. If we close the day above 50,651 on Bitstamp, that would be a confirmed buy. And then on my favorite, on Bybit, there, if we close above 50,587, then this would also be a buy signal. So that's looking good. And then for the astrologists among us, we had the full moon as support, and we're bouncing up. As I already mentioned in the past, be very careful with this one, because you can get hurt quite badly. For example, so here it was supposed to be support, but what did we do? We go up, and then we did go all the way down. I believe there was somewhere else an example. Yeah, like here, this one. This would have been a short, but instead you go down a little bit and then you go all the way up. So, but okay, it's on the other hand, it gives a nice confluence. You know, at least it shows some zones where reversals will happen. So look, also over here, if you would have shorted here, yeah, then you needed to be able to have a drawdown of the maximum almost 14%. So if you trade this with leverage, you clearly get wrecked. So be careful with this one. All right, so let's see the others. Ethereum. So here, not much to see yet. But if Bitcoin turns bullish, then I think also for Ethereum it will look good. For Ethereum, we're still quite far away, so we're waiting for the 4,600 region. Solana. We're currently at 190, and we're waiting for 205 to break to get the buy signal. So as I mentioned before, this one doesn't have much history, so be careful with this one. So this one has the same settings as Ethereum, and it seems I didn't put a text label there. Up, there we go. So now you know. And then XRP did very well here as well. So we got the buy signal here, yeah, and we're up 23%. So this was again a very nice one. And yeah, I think that's it for the crypto market. So it looks like Bitcoin is slowly coming up, and then right, let's go back to Bitcoin to the there's some more analysis to see. So first of all, there was the Wyckoff distribution, accumulation I was looking at. Was it with a line chart, or yeah, with the candles you get a better overview. So on the 4 hour. So here is selling climax. Of course, this wick down here, automatic rally, secondary tests. Then we come up here, find resistance, we're coming all the way back down, and then here I had the impression that this was the spring, and at the end it looks like it was, and now we're bouncing off. So I think this one worked out quite nicely. So let's remove it. Then what else do we have in play? So we still have the bigger play. This is this purple shark. So take profit one would be at 51,935. So this can become a resistance zone for the people which are trading the shark. And then we have this one, which is still developing. It's a yellowish orangish one. So here I'm looking to go all the way up to this point C, which was the all-time high. So I think, so here for the people who took the trade together with me, we can now move our stop loss a bit higher. Then we also have the pivot points. So here this green box is the, as mentioned here, so for this year the R2. So we did find support into it, and now we're bouncing up. Here this green one is the monthly S1. I think we can remove this one. It used to be resistance, and now it looks like we broke above it. We can always come back to retest it, but it doesn't look like this one will be resistance anymore. So what are we looking at then? In the previous quarter we had this red square which acted as resistance. So for this quarter it might be again, so that's something to watch. Although if we watch the traditional pivot point and the woody pivot point, they're quite close to each other. So if it is resistance, it's not a wide range. So, and then, so in theory, since we did find support at a yearly R2, then we are looking to go to the yearly R3, and that's exactly at the all-time highs. So it starts bottom 63.2k, and then the upper part is 67.4k. So that's what I'm looking at, and yeah, that's it for the current Bitcoin analysis. So all looking good. All right, that was it. See you in the next one. Bye bye.